It says unfilled rows will be filled during. What did you put it on? We playing this one.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
We've played this team before, Uzi Chubbs. They drilled us the first game. We had a 60 overall team. I remember Uzi. They killed us. Yes, I do. They killed us. I'm telling you, they killed us.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cover three.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise,
that 3-4 didn't register.
This is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness.
Watch it on the right side,
Tackle to tackle.
Watch it on the right side.
You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 19 yards there on the pickup. And it'll be 4th down.
Watch deep. Yeah, watch deep.
General, fast. Zoom, fellas, let's go. 45. Mike, 45.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did. Fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching. But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum.
Fielded about a yard deep.
I mean, that's a quick 7-0.
And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Dean.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Relax,
Hill, 33 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Dawson tacks on the point after, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
I'm rushing 4. I don't see why 4 can't get there.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
Come on, baby. What's the middle?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Going up top.
Come on, baby. Come on, safety. Come on, baby.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Hill, the intended receiver once again,
Houston.
but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right
there.
there.
Come on with it, Chubb. It's the 85 Bears, baby.
We're
clicking now.
And it's going to come down to hands of the wrong team.
I mean, that's a big linebacker. Anthony Barr is a big.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Don't sleep on me over here, baby.
The defense will get the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. The big gainer there on the catch and run.
This joker here, look. This joker here, look at it.
We love our jobs. And pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the
sideline
after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Oh, there's a need right here, baby. Straight up need touchdown.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he will fight his way in.
Come on with it. Come on with it. Oh, he just gonna put the pin move on me with a 3 count.
And the Bears have
I like that one.
lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I mean, you
The
got to
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Don't get it twisted. We're a defensive team.
This will be taken short.
Great. Yeah.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Here we go.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
They've
fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something
Play
close
your
to
position.
that.
Watch
Maybe
the
they
deep
get this game tied up.
Watch the deep
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
Easy. Alpha. Joker. Mike, 50.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker, and his guys are going to
they coming, baby. They coming, baby. Khalil Mack. That was Mack.
Back-to-back drives where they've thrown an
52 was coming up untouched, too, by the way.
And say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give him a whole lot of credit.
He plays it enough,
frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ooh. Ooh, got a user on me. Got a user. User Uzi.
So after the INT, it's Brady. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Next time I'm going to go up, Chubbs, about 15 and just turn. Set. I'm going to set in that pocket. Corner pocket. Just wait for it.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Ooh, this is...
Check 26.
Come on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side complete. It's Hill. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And
defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone
ain't nobody had a blocker too. Come on, baby.
Defensive tackle.
Tommy got to see that. Tommy got to see that.
Exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Uzi.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Where you going, Jeffrey? I need you for block, baby. What are you doing? I'll outrun you before you even get over there. Get the edge. Get the edge, Scoop. Get the edge.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
What? 53! Check! 4 down, 4 down! Hey!
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's going to be caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Gobbled it, juggled. His own teammate tried to take it away from him. Look, his own teammate.
Get him more involved. Call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Oh, I do, baby. Let go with it.
They'll try to run it in, go option right, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Oh, that was a touchdown if you'd have handed that off.
Back at the 5-yard line now.
If you'd have handed that off, that was a touchdown. Chubbs, RPO, boy. Touchdown. Ooh, he said he is who he is. I mean, RPO. Touchdown. Slant. I got you, bro. I got you.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone.
21-17. Come on, Weedy.
Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Dawson tacks on the point after. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
What's the deep ball?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes.
Burnt.
And that's inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I think he was.
Coach, appreciate
I think he was gone.
Touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
21-14, folks. Down, boy. We was clicking. D was clicking. That's
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them up.
Oh, one move away. I think he would have just stood there. He was going to dive or do something.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit
more
pressure.
He hit stick, that dude. Oh, if you'd have just
did that against
that.
Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Okay.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So we're on a good drive right now. Tom's got us on a very good
and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Really jinxed yourself right there. PS4 Karma's about to come on.
From the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right.
And there it is.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this.
He had me too. I broke to that sideline. That's you see.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively,
celebration
time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint,
don't get scared now, Tom.
He just
don't get scared now, Tom.
He is right now.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
I got you. We're good.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
His throw caught right around the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there. Hey. 4 down.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Wildcat Willie.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all.
Oh, where's the corner?
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Oh.
Bullet good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21.
Right, I mean, we need something.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Come on.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wait, wait, 20! Watch the screen. 72. Watch the screen. Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50. Here we go, D, get off the field. 50's the Mike, 50's the Mike. Rim.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
The guy, relax, Tom. Tom, we're okay. Tom is a little, I mean, Tom is a...
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Relax. Man, Tom Brady. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He'll let you take a playoff. He'll let you take a playoff.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, and he'll go down after losing
that wasn't a good
play
play call.
Give him a loss of 6 yards.
You got to get us up the field, baby. Come on. Scary money don't make money. 3 minutes to go. Not game.
That wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receivers
I'm getting scared.
there? And you went that far back.
Our star receiver went down. Our star safety went down. But guess what? They got to fill in. Okay. Scary money don't make money.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Thomas, the intended target.
Just like that, Tom Brady with an interception. But the interception, move on.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Herman Moore. That
we're in
one, a gain of 20
is not
and a
where we're
1st
at.
down.
4-3 is not.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Relax.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle.
Hold it up. Hold the fist up. Hold the fist
just
up.
outside of the 10 at the 11.
I mean, you know what I'm
So the
saying?
Cowboys in
Tripping on
possession
the
of
D.
football here as we
Tripping on
get
the
you
D all
reset.
this whole
And
time.
they're looking at
Tripping on the
fourth
D.
down now in this tie ball game.
Now, Chubb.
This kick is good.
Touchdown, we win this thing.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Touchdown, we win this thing.
Big kick right there to give them the
Touchdown,
lead
we
in the
win
fourth,
this. Are you going to send us to the
there
house
is
right
still
here? We
time
getting on the
left for
buses? Am I running through the
Did they
tunnel
score
having
too
this
soon?
kickoff?
Post-game
Running
will
through the
tell us,
tunnel,
right,
getting on the
depending on
bus?
what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they score
I was
too
waiting
soon. If they
for it.
somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly
Oh,
right.
now give me your best plays. I need you scripted. Your first 5 scripted that you had. Don't come at no bubble. 5 scripted. I don't need the bubble passes. We need some
The Bears in good field position to start
money in the
out
bank.
first
Shorty,
and
what you
10.
think?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as
Brady.
it's intercepted.
Back-to-back interceptions
Picked
for
off by
Thomas
Michael
Brady.
Hyde.
And they give up the touchdown, and
And
it's
he takes this one back
pretty much going to do it.
into the end
10-point lead.
zone, and the
10-point lead.
Cowboy
Tom Brady
defense
back-to-back
has a
interceptions.
touchdown.
That was a pick 6, folks.
And so
Pick
much for the
6.
game
Yeah, when
winning
his number 1
2-minute
receiver goes
drive,
down,
they
it
get
is his
interception
offense
return there,
is not
pretty
the
much
same.
seals the deal.
Not
And
the
one
same.
thing to
Defense
keep in
patched it
mind,
together.
in this
They kept them
situation, with the
within.
score that close, defense isn't
Ugh.
backing off and just giving you
Oh,
easy
here we
throws.
go.
They're playing
Here we
aggressively
go.
as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing
was-
the deal for themselves.
Chubb, that was a late throw. Late. I mean, the last 2 has been
So
on
they'll
you.
get
You
another
throw
shot
them
on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I mean,
This
can
is
we get a
fielded at the goal
return?
line.
That why we paying him that money? Can we?
And he'll take this across the 25.
We need a cheap one. We need a
Couple
cheap
extra
one. I hate
yards
to
up
say
to
it.
the
We need a cheap one.
27
Actually, to
yard
get in
line.
field goal range. Just get in field goal range. Yeah, I got to. You got to at this point. I mean, scared money. That's what's got us into this predicament. We've been playing scared.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6.
Woo.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That's
And
late.
this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos.
way
And they're going
over
to set
there.
up shop at the
And
27-yard line.
That, my friends, is how you lose a 14-point lead when you play with scared money. When you play with scared money. He played with scared money, and that's what you get.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
I mean, the
And
D
he'll go down.
is
The Bears get
legitimately,
there for the sack.
the D is
Now the Bears gonna
legitimately
call the
out
first
here
of their
right now.
timeouts.
They
As they'll
ain't
talk
playing.
things over prior to this upcoming
Defense
second
is
down
out here.
play.
They may get this
Work
ball
to be done
back.
here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I know, honey. I know. I got it.
Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen.
I know, honey. The
And
D
nothing doing here
is
as
out
this
here.
time
Ain't
the
playing
run
no
maybe
more.
gets them back to
Ain't
the
playing
line of
no more.
scrimmage, but that's it.
18
Now
people
the Bears
killed
gonna
in that
use the second of their
shootout.
timeouts as they'll
Walmart.
talk it
Yeah,
over
that
here
automatically
before what'll be an
happens.
important third down.
Yeah. Blitz him, Chubb.
Now Mahomes. Well, Mahomes
No, they
can't get
captured him.
away, and down
They
he
captured him.
goes. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's
know,
Brian
right?
Anger now.
Chubbs, move,
as the
move.
drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Chubbs, touchdown, boy. Come on, we need it. Bad. Oh, my God. He went out of bounds. And he come. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. And he oh, okay. Okay. Something epic's about to happen. Oh.
12 yards on the
can't
return
believe
that
it.
time. And the Bears take over.
Something.
They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last
Oh, I'm
drive.
cutting
He'll
up,
look to
baby.
throw.
I was cutting
He
up,
was trying
baby.
to get it to
They
Tyreek
rushed
Hill
it.
that time. But it's going to be second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't
Tom,
an
let's
interception.
go.
Wow.
Let's go. Give me some.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of
Come on,
savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again.
He did that like Hail Mary.
Now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before this worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has
field goal
the
on
first.
onside. That's their only shot. That really
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Can be worse.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Let's go.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
They knew. They're like, they can't make it.
this.
Well, let's call timeout. They're going to go. We need a couple more yards for us. They know the deal. They know what's happening. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes, Chubb, you need to get the pocketbook out and get him by the next game. Tom is not the answer for you. You need to be able to scramble. You need to be able to scramble.
He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
I'm going straight.
You're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes
I'm going
man
straight. Could you just get us? Hey, if you can do it up and out of bounds, would be nice too. You know what I'm saying? You only need to get field goal range. Do the up and out, what you do over here, 15 yards off you. Wide receiver.
Now Brady.
Oh, Lord. Now we're really behind the 8 ball. Now they got to get it.
Backer Telvin Smith. Man, he got in there so quickly.
I mean, they got to get it and go.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He's going to let this one go deep.
I mean, that's what we do.
And he's going to be intercepted a
third time. You know what I'm saying? Do that.
Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover.
Get a piece of paper out and get a pencil on right. Do that. That's us. Do that.
Charles, we saw a lot of points
Capital
go
D,
up in this
Charles.
one. Certainly
D-O-D-A-T.
defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check
will you go next door and get the modem from your neck?
How they're going to fix them and continue to get better at what they do, but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points,
me a Super Bowl
even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Yeah. That was it. Chubbs.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
4 picks is all I'm saying. 4 picks. Chubbs. 4 picks, Chubbs, all I'm saying. He's one dude. He says that's all he knows. Oh. What you got, boy? Ooh, more trophies. Got more trophies. Trophies on trophies on trophies. Ooh. Well, I gotta change. Get us Bear Stadium, boy. I need a better corner is what I need. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can send it. Y'all want me to send it? I got you. What's his rate? 90. Oh yeah, just yeah. Ooh, comes with it. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. But I'm saying. You got some other pieces. Defense. Come on. Just saying. How bad do you want to win? You know. How bad you win? Yes, finally. What you doing? mean, yeah, I mean, you know, Chubbs, if we have to, hey, if we have to, we can roll it offense too. You know what I'm saying? We can do both ways. Hey, he hurt the team when he did those to the team.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Thank you, Mama.
Set, 15.
Chubbs, rush short, outside rusher. Get the middle linebacker. You know, we're running we're rushing
Here's
five.
The first
remember?
carry for Tariq Cohen. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early
I
on.
got players disagreeing with my daggone defensive call when I bring it in. They're like, no. God, I thought I was the coach. Yeah, I got you. I got it. Yours is already blitz.
Watching your ball. They're not ready for this, man. Hey. Let's get playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Let's go.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be about a
We're good.
4-yard shot
We're good.
at
I'm going to tighten it up.
19-yard
I'm going to tighten it up, yeah.
4 yards the
I'm gonna tighten
pickup,
it up.
first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a
Pressure
team that has
bust
enough
pipes.
confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Pressure
In that
bust pipes. Watch that deep ball,
It's
Scoop.
almost a tendency breaker.
Hey, wahoo.
Take middle.
Game situation. Now.
Pressure
On
bust
first and
pipe.
10, Elway. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The end result, 21 yards.
I'm not going
So
to
Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic
Watch that
ability.
over there.
That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
I got the middle, honey. I got the middle.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
All right. Watch your wide receiver over there. I got Clark.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
From the gun, it's Elway. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Elway. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Right over your head. Come on, man.
Cooper, 30 yards. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
We shouldn't have gave up that. That should have been an interception, to be honest. To be real. Keep it real. That should have been an interception. You got to be held accountable. So linebacker was... Look at this joker in here. I mean, we got a bando up in there, boy. Ooh. but it does produce wins. The last time I checked, I beat everybody in this party I have beat in this game.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now.
We'll leave it at that. Ooh.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I mean, you want a team? Is that what you need? The Dolphins are field, all right? There is a team open.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, Walls was on the team. I can get him in there.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's
Thomas,
intercepted.
I'm telling you, folks, he is on his way out of here. Tom Brady. Hey, Bando.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Yeah.
They could not ask for a worse
Dirty Bird
start.
said that was a bad throw. Even Dirty said on the stream. Brady is feeling the pressure right now, folks. I mean,
and this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown,
Bando, I hope you can play quarterback. We may need
like the team they want to be.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tom Brady tore up right now. I mean, he is just... That's the dude that put 45 on him in the Super Bowl. Coach was Madden League, by the way, so it's a good thing he got out the party. Just got nervous. Just got nervous quick, boy. Yeah. Chaz, I've never seen you crack under pressure like man. Bando joined the party and you just whoop. You're on the wrong linebacker for one. I don't know.
After the interception, here's Elway. He's going to take a shot away for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field.
Deep ball. Watch the deep ball.
Check, 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 check.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Elway. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. On 1st down, Elway. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Michael Strahan.
Watch that middle
Credit him with a sack,
Play
and
your
it goes
position.
as a loss
Play your
of
natural
6.
position.
On 2nd down, Elway. And that's complete. It's the Carr to Cooper connection. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those
We're doing
DBs,
Tampa 2.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2.
Cover 2 hard flat.
They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. They fake the give. Now Elway. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Anthony Barr with a big-time sack on third
big time
down.
players make a big-time play. Well, we want Tom. We want Tom. He missed it. He missed it. Now, hey, Tom, I don't know what else to tell you.
Just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check three.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tighten up.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
3 yards, 1 interception, and he's just got to get
there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Crazy.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the...
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Another try after the first down sack. Brady into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is caught. Clark. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And on third down, Dallas Clark, he's a bread and butter guy, and he shows you why there.
I've always liked bread and butter. Always.
Who doesn't like
bread and butter? That's why I love that description.
Gluten-free, yeah.
I love that description, though, because that's what you want to go to, right? Something that feels good, makes plays for you. Dallas Clark did that all the time. Didn't matter the situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, you got 3.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
90, Wolf. Check 55, Mike. Coming to you.
Out of the gun, Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Bryant is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the score. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it, and the Jags grab it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
I did not do anything intentionally.
When they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Hey!
Following the fumble recovery, it's Elway. He's going to look deep in zone for Hopkins. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DeAndre Hopkins, 36 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point.
I'm not going to put that on
the
the
route
deal.
is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Here's Elway. He's got Harrison left side complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally.
Deal, though. Come on,
and with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They come out here in the eye. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run. It's back DeMarco. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I mean, when it's bad,
Patrick DeMarco. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. And, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
I don't want to do that. I don't know.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Well, you get touched. I don't know about this. Oh, they're going to go off. They're going to arm him.
This will be taken very short. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters
that
to
halftime
go.
speech, well, halftime locker room.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
I mean, it is 30-0.
Both
folks.
teams appear ready
if anything
for the fight ahead,
and everything that went wrong, it definitely
3.
went wrong that first half. I mean,
this will be taken in at the 1.
That has to be one of the worst halves.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, ball 66.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
I mean, they are hitting.
On first.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. Jeffrey with a catch left side. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
Brady's throw
Go for it.
We have is incomplete.
Go for it.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
I smell fear in that offense.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
It just
10 over. Hey, Zoo, on the ball. Go.
Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone say, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got you, boy.
Look at me, zipper.
Fine.
There's Elway to throw.
I mean,
His man complete over the middle. It's Cohen, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's crazy that he could throw it right over your head probably how many times. I mean, he just throws it right over your head.
Complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into...
And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ken Houston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Look at the hit. Look at the hit I take. Look. I mean, look at the hit I take.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free. Made a big
crazy.
play.
Y'all on crack. You think I am fumbling or perfect?
From the last drive.
I mean, how hard is that? How hard is that? How hard is that? You know what I'm saying? How hard is that right there? Linebacker is, I guess, my natural position. I guess it is. I mean, how hard is that?
This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself?
I thought Chubbs was good at Chubbs was good at linebacker, but not this Madden. This is not the Madden. It's not the Madden, and he knows it. He knows this is not the Madden. I'm gonna own him.
So after the INT, it's Brady. They'll find Lindsey here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
You got to get on him, coach. Don't let him slide. Somebody like can. Let him slide.
Offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On play action, it's Brady. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wait, 20. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Here we go. Ozzy. Check 4.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm gone.
Regular.
To throw again. Brady. That's out to him.
Right
side complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You have me.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll try and run forward with Lindsey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
4 down. Check it. 50. Oh, here
Brady going to go on 4th down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Hey, 66.
From midfield, here's Brady. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly
look at the replay.
I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense. As
It's not me. It is not me. It is not me.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Play action. Now it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game
Tom
long.
Brady, boy. I told you he's not the
They've all
answer.
been excellent, and
But
now they'll tack on an interception
I
here.
told you
as
right
this one
there.
continues to slip
And I
just
tried to
further
tell
and
you.
further
I
out of
said,
hand.
Tom Brady is not the answer.
60 Pittsburgh.
Chubbs. Bro, Chubbs, you got to get Mahomes, dog. You got to get Mahomes. I mean, you got to get it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Tackles.
Shoot.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I mean, we can't even.
Ben, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You run that play every day.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it
But I see how
necessary.
Tom
His
is.
receiver
Tom
won
isn't a
that
team
route
player.
early,
It's not going to get
presented
to Tom.
himself.
Tom got 5
No
picks.
reason to
He's not
wait.
a team
Go ahead and
player.
put it on him and score a touchdown.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
That quarterback is going to take Tom's spot as well.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately
take a
would
knee
have
and
been,
get it
and he's
out of
simply
here,
taking
Tommy.
a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I mean, you could get him some reps in. Just to let us look at it.
Wait, set. Ready?
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Tight ends on the loosey. Everyone's got 4.
Check it, reload.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. first play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Elway. Caught left side, Hopkins. 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards.
Very disappointed.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks.
And now here's
Tom,
another
it's Tom.
interception.
I think that's Tom's fifth pick there, right there. I think it's his fifth. I think it's his fifth. I mean, Tom's having a rough one. Tom's having a rough
He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
I mean, you can't blame me on that one. You can't do it. I don't care how you slice it. You can't blame.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. But I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,
about Raiders.
up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
I mean, look at that. 75
so
total yards.
For Charles Davis and the rest of our crew, I'm Brandon Jordan. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more,
0
check us
rushing.
out
Minus 2 rushing, actually.
/Madden.
Offensive
From
coordinator.
Seattle. So long, everybody.
Offensive coordinator. It doesn't look good. Yeah. Peanut butter jelly, Chubbs. Peanut butter jelly. If you had Cam Newton.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I'm eating syrup.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
That's tough. That's tough.
Wait, that 380.
Mike 50.
Know your job.
On first down, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. He's got a man, complete. And they're gonna get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big gain of 31 on third down. Here's Lindsey. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 47-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Jackson, option right. He may try and run for this. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Lamar Jackson, 51 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
That does not look good for Tom Brady.
Defensively, they told us that the top priority was
that
defeating option
good.
plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did.
But I mean, that's explosive. Did you see that? That's a game changer, Chubbs.
You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast.
You're saying you don't think you can because you never tried it.
Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Let's go, Lou, Eddie!
55, Mark, 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of
it caught him out
scrimmage.
last week. The defense really took some shots.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, Sunday.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Get ready. Mike 55. Hey, let's get that ball.
Let's go, baby. First down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's
poking the bear. Who Brady came out after the second. I am very surprised.
One of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And Brady's throw there incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lamar would have hit that.
Throwing again. Brady. It's brought in by Jeffrey. Only 3 yards on the catch.
Just think
it's
that,
3rd down.
You know what I'm saying? The team don't get behind him like they do at Lamar Jackson. Lamar gonna bring that thunder, that pain, that excitement, you know, the thrill. Brady comes in and just like, all right, 72 Phoenix. Lamar comes in like, hey, look, we about to take this to the hizzo. You know what I'm saying? Talks to the brothers. Brady is robotic.
Brady. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's got a 1st down and
Tom
more
don't want to take those chances. Tom just don't want to take them chances. Not built in his DNA,
After
folks. Not
1-7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. Sponge. No.
All right, 20 hit.
Go now. Mike's 50.
You must make all 66. Help him.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I didn't fumble.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
No, that was me.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid
We're trying to take
yardage. They'll take that anytime they hand the ball to him back.
Now it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake
Judge, you got to
anymore.
go take a dump
But
now.
kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, leave the D alone. There ain't nothing wrong with
No
the
gain on the
defense.
play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, rush Mac.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Jay Rice open right side. And they put this well upfield across the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
No, but don't blame me for secondary foul.
Right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Clark, and now it's 2nd down.
Yellow.
All day, every day, any day.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Keon Jones.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Oh, Jay Martin Jr. Yeah, that was a classic.
And this is incomplete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Bears on third down. They've been
I don't know what
good
it
3
takes
for 4
to
thus
get
far.
a decent quarterback in this game.
72.
Tom Brady does not like to be told what to do. Does not like to be told what to do.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the D is on the D to do it. We'll win this game.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
We're fine.
First play in the drive there is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh.
Hang on to it. He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Contain.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And again, it's Mahomes looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
That was a good D. There was nothing wrong with the defense.
Kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. If you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, we got 4 down.
Check it, reload. Hold 50.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Well, Tom is struggling right now, folks. Tom Brady.
Try to get one more in here before
Tom
the
Brady.
quarter breaks.
Tom Brady. I'm just saying, Tom Brady's feeling a lot of pressure right now.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. Argolani.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
15.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A lot of complaining going on. Now look here. We've been playing the same defense we all been playing with.
There are times this game is about patience.
Y'all been missing a lot of tackles.
Has had the game he expected.
Y'all been missing a lot of tackles. When you get off bar,
maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
First great.
That's a good start for him.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
One of our great tackles. You just play. Coach calls the plays. You run the play. It's that simple.
On second down, Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It's on me.
So
I'll take that. I'll take that. It's on me.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
You don't mean it.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, he's got Clark complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 11.
I don't know.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I mean, that was a pig.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
You don't know no better. Hey, yo, hey, go gun.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Dolphins on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That's a pick. I mean, come on.
And it'll be intercepted.
Come on.
By Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Get off that defense stuff now. Get on his offense. Got the ball back. No point.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Watch 12.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
I like the stadium.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Kind of want to be Miami.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he'll go down, and that will do it in the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. This is complete to Michael Thomas. A good pickup there at 22. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's out to Hill, right side complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing I think that's safe to say
I was
defensively, the
touchdown. I
tackling's
was
been really
walking
good.
in the end
Because
zone.
of that,
Walking.
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. To tackle them almost on the spot, that means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Late. That was late. Oh, that was late. Tom Brady, a late interception.
Philip Lindsay, the intended target.
Tom Brady.
Oh,
folks, this is not the way you want to see his career end. This is not the way you want to see Brady end his career, getting benched. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was like monumentally.
They start on the ground with Elliott. So we got 3 of 1 tackle.
The D's gonna get the ball back for him. The D's gonna get the ball back. They're gonna get the ball back. I mean, that's what the defense does.
After getting that turnover, they're just going to be
who do they put in for this final drive coming up? They put finally the answer in. Will the answer get the call?
Ever been used? They come into play for the
That's all he's saying.
right now. Just take care of
the
it,
answer.
and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this
Lamar Jackson, the answer.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
I mean, the defense is right now pleading with Coach Gruden. Can we put the answer in for this final drive?
They're going to try and get the football back.
They really don't want to get the ball back. If you don't get us a commitment, they really don't want to get a stop here. I mean, they really want a commitment right now from Coach Gruden saying, yeah, we're going to put the answer in.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Come out.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They're going.
Hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's your ball game.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I mean, who are they putting in here, though? 19 yards to win this ball game. They give whoever, they better put them in. You got to. Tom Brady costed you the game just now. The defense, they got to get it. And the answer is in the game for the first time, folks. The answer.
A first throw for the backup, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And this one's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver.
They didn't get acclimated.
Not sure what happened out there, but
they didn't get acclimated. He just got to get his feet under him. Tom's not happy. Very upset, actually. Tom Brady went to the locker room. Does not want to stay around.
An incomplete pass on first down.
This could be the end of Tom Brady's career right before our eyes here, folks.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
And here he is. This is what
I'm just
saying. I do not understand why you would not have this weapon in the game. Tom
Fourth quarter, down to
Brady.
the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Tom Brady. Oh my goodness. Tom Brady, folks, has played his final game as a Chicago Bear. Final game.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas.
Bad play.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I've seen Tom do that. I've seen Tom do that.
Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off
I've seen Tom throw some bad wide open
passes.
I mean, some bad wide open passes.
Was he just off just by a bit? Maybe
you gotta like Lamar right here.
He'll need to.
Oh, he's saying it.
This time
Jeff.
Jackson will throw it.
Jeffrey is. Ooh.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
That was
and
dangerous.
he made the right play
But,
there, knocking it away.
Hey,
but
it's
boy,
third
it
and
looked like
goal.
he had a chance to come down
Third
with the
and goal. I
football.
think if
If
you
he
hand
does
off, he might get a
that,
touchdown.
this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on third and goal? Third and goal. Here's the option left. And he'll be tackled
got
about
to go
2
for it.
yards shy of the line to
This is
gain.
it. No huddle. I like it.
Leads to fourth down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard.
Got
How
3
many
timeouts.
opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Yellow.
Check 45 tonight. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Check nickel.
We did.
A first down carry by Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon
We
as they
did.
stop him behind the line. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and
Watch
third. He's
D.
had nowhere
Watch
to run.
D.
And you're probably
Scoot, watch
thinking to
D.
yourself, why do they
Scoot, do
keep
not
feeding
get
him
burnt
the
deep.
football?
We're committing
Well, they
everybody
trust him
except
first
you.
and foremost. They
Do
believe
not
that
get
over
beat
time,
deep.
He might actually pop one of these runs, but bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Tipped on the dive, and he has it. What a
I
catch.
mean, that was a
Now
big
the Bears will use the
six
second of their
right
timeouts
there.
as they'll talk it over
Quarterback,
before
getting
one
rid of it
important
quick.
third down.
Quarterback getting rid of it quick, folks.
To throw is Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll
What a
lay out
play.
and pull it in.
What a
a
play.
diving catch there. Got what they needed there. The drive
They brought it.
continues with a 9-yard
Brought it.
pickup.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the
Bears.
drive, third down.
The Bears were on the goal line 2
Spectacular
times.
catch turns
Could
into
not get any
a first
point.
down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
You 2 field goals, we'd have won
Very
that.
likely now for the Dolphins
2
as they
field
take
goals,
a
we'd have
knee
won
here.
that thing. Oh man,
Watch the run.
tough,
It's south, baby. That's big south.
tough. I think Tom's gonna be shipped out. I think he
Victory
is.
very likely now for the Dolphins as they take
I
a
mean,
knee here.
you need Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Mahomes is what I'm saying, and Mahomes would do both for you.
The Dolphins on third
He
down.
would be
They've had
good.
good success, 5 for 8 to this point.
He can
this
throw.
is going to be 3rd and 13.
Ooh, Roger would be a good team. Hey, get funny with it. Get funny with it.
And he'll lose yardage and be down
Strahan
at the
could not
7-yard
strip
line.
him. Could you imagine if he stripped him?
Bears 10.
You have got to be kidding me. Hey, boy.